well, 20 seconds really, and I will get this started in a hot moment, because boy, not that saying that the game I'd Batsu myself with is a bad game, it's just a game I don't want to play. For example, if I were to pick a horror game, usually, it's not that I'm bad with horror games, it's just that, well, I mean, I would rather do without. But just making sure I have everything set up here, because really the only rule set is going to be hit quick play to randomize a backstory, and then I have to play a certain custom character, and you'll see why. I think you've seen it before, but yeah, let's just do it. I mean, we're here playing World of Horror, so we're here playing World of Horror. But let me just make sure, and I didn't type in the right thing for some reason. But yeah, let me know if my audio sounds a bit weird, because I was trying to do I'm always trying to record different things, and obviously this is loosely connected, but it's not really connected to my request to see what people want to see me play on this channel. But this is entirely different, because I'd rather buy Ysbryd games? I'm going crazy. Anyway, let's just get into this. Again, we're not doing quick play, we're just hitting quick play so I can randomize the rule set, which seems to be Goizo, Exquisite Taste, Character Exclusive, Random Item, Stats. I mean, we're pretty much usually picking quick, because without it, I don't know. Mainly I'm looking at the game of Sisyphus. Otherwise, I would like to buy a Ysbryd game instead. And that's not, again, this is all aside from the game I was planning to play that I asked for in the last stream, or pretty much I put out on the community page. I think I put that out too. And yeah, I'm just gonna buy it, and it's gonna be painful. Again, not that none of the games I mentioned are bad. It's just that I would have rather bought something else. So yeah, that's the Ysbryd. I don't know. I know I looked up the pronunciation of the publisher's name before, but I apologize if I mispronounce it. But as we get into this Goizo Exquisite Taste Character Exclusive Random Item Bunny. Yeah, all stats were at 4, and now they're at 3, so pain. Yeah, pain. So I have to do 4 runs in a row. If I don't pass any of them, yeah, tomorrow's going to be an interesting one. Tomorrow I'm still going to do a World of Horror stream, just to put that out there. But after that stream, I'm definitely going to be playing. And then I'm going to be making videos throughout the week, just as part of the Batsu. So that is the plan, most certainly the plan, 89%. Second knowledge, strategy, strength, Takushi-san, and dexterity. And the fact that I mispronounced that, mispronouncing everything immediately is not a good look, but we'll do our best. Also, Exquisite Taste, so this is going to be even more painful than I suspect, but we'll do my best. That being said, moving into the custom character, I mean, it's not anything special, it's literally kind of just a placeholder, but it's also more just a kind of a fun thing to do, if nothing else. So yeah, we're sitting here doing what we can. I already am making so many mistakes. Let's focus up for a bit. Otherwise, I'm open to any other game anyone wants to recommend for this, or otherwise, but yeah, just trying to figure out what I'm going to do as I get into the month of July in about 2 weeks. Scissors, Akamanto, Vigil, Kana, Ramen. As much as I would like a thingamajiggy, I would rather... do I want to do scissors first? I don't want to do scissors first. If I die immediately, that would not be fun. That, and then I have 3 in every stat, so no matter what, any weapon I use is going to be terror bad if we're going to kind of review what we have on our plate. We don't have any bonuses, and we have no perk cards, so we're essentially a worse version of Kana, especially without Kana's mechanics, so yeah. And with that said, since I don't have Prepare, we do not have the access to funds aside from Witch Tree use, but I don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? Oh, we're going to find out. So, that's 10 Doom and 1 Knowledge. So, anywho, we're going to take this Monkey Wrench, and this bunny is going to do its best to survive. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move onward. Our Doom is going to look a little bad as well, but that's not the worst thing in the world. We know we have Scissors. What else do we have? Max threat level village, so police station, the school, in the interest of doing Scissors correctly. And yeah, this is going to be... 1, I'm not going to like ghost encounters. 2, we are not going to do well in encounters either. The one saving grace we have for now, as I nearly thought I got a second taste of brain damage, is that I have Kana with me. I keep saying Ysbryd games, though. I need to just look it up. I should just probably look it up on the side, but I'm kind of doing the thing as well. Oh my goodness. Because it's based on a thingy. But let me just make sure. And if I get corrected, well, we get corrected. Do I want to take out of funds or an injury? Well, we do have to get rid of this, so all I did was hurt myself. And that's not what I'm looking at. This is a major injury, and yeah, we pretty much, I should have just taken the funds. I should have just taken I should have just spent the funds. Now I can't even sell anything because it's not worth anything. So, in an odd way, the one saving grace is that we're on Goizo as well, which we could just run from enemies that we can run from, but boy, also I didn't do this, so we do need to get rid of this. That's going to hurt us immensely if we leave it. And yeah, we'll find out what happens. Oh my sweet goodness, I couldn't even spell pronunciation right. You know why? It's tied to the reason why I say it the way I say it. So I said noun and not pronunciation. And we have 1 knowledge, so we're not doing that. And we didn't run into a single enemy. Hey, that's not good, but maybe it is. Maybe. Now, if this search engine would tell me actually how to do a thing, it's not. So we'll leave it. I'll just leave it as is. Gosh dang it! Take a sip. In the interest of... Well, I don't actually know. In the interest of... I'm gonna see what I do here. Scissors Akamanto, but we have Vigil Ramen. So Scissors Akamanto Vigil Ramen is going to be the planned way out. I mean, we're relatively healthy here. Which I would have wanted to take Vigil, but we do need to get possible boss mysteries out of the way. Instead, we're on Timeline B, so toss that out the window. Clap 4 bows. And we have still yet to run into any enemy at all, but we'll find out. Oh, I just realized. Okay, I was about to say, if I go into Frostbite Land, also we rolled a 12 there, but if we go into Frostbite Land, we're dead, unless I re-equip the... If I need to equip the Wooden Bat over the Monkey Wrench, which I don't want to do. So instead... I mean, I still want to keep the Wooden Bat with me, because I have to go into Vigil, and there's a good chance There is a good chance, barring this chance here, that I have to do I will run into a otherworldly event in Vigil, which means I would want quick thinking to avoid that outcome now that we've visited the Katana Land. But we'll see. That being said, I really shouldn't be playing a character that's this week, all things considered, but it's too late. We're already here. The third good thing of this run, to at least remember, is that we do have Akamanto, so despite the amount of stamina pain Akamanto will be giving us, we will be able to keep Doom very low. But whether or not I'll stay happy that way, we'll see. Also, we could run into Rumugos, so learning this is going to be good for me, especially since we have Kana, so we're taking less damage. But as we get every single part of the Ghost Ritual right, so it is a clap and 4 bows, let's just grab Folklore Studies and a point in Strength, so I don't die to any unfortunate things. Well, that being said, I will die to another brain damage, but that's besides the point. Literally. As we go to Akamanto here, and we do need stamina, so... Yeah, we have Goizo, but if we need to rest for stamina, we need to rest for stamina. Otherwise, I should be avoiding stamina penalties, but... I'm really focused on not playing a game about pushing a ball up a hill. Again, the game is very good. There's a reason why. I mean, aside from just, the trend. I knew that was stamina, and I took it anyway. I'm going crazy. Well, I'm going to visit the History Club once, just to look for something. That is unfortunately not what I want. This is actually a lot better. And if I'm going to rest anyway, I might as well. So this should be real, right? Yeah. So I'm going to rest twice. I mean, we're in Akamanto, so... And I know I have painkillers, but trust me, we need more than 8 effective... Or 4 to 6 effective stamina. And with that said, we're going to rest again. Oh my goodness, my body. And we can just end up... I mean, I will literally just buy it on stream. You will see me do it so. Yeah, this is not looking good. I also lost Bat, so we're actually just going to take this, because otherwise we will die in Vigil. I do not want to do Vigil last. I could be in a lot worse of a situation, and funny enough, we're still okay for the moment. Oh my goodness. I couldn't have, yeah, me picking that stamina choice, I did kind of forget, but it really, really hurt me. Well, let's see. Wow, we don't even get out. I'll do my best, but how could I have avoided this? I mean, aside from obviously the character I'm playing, or the stats that I have. Let's at least not die here, though. Still possible to survive, especially since we're going to Vigil and we can lower Doom. It's my stamina that I'm worried about. So we will need to level up and recover stamina. Again, I don't want to take Vigil last. It's not like I can even rest anyway. So Goizo has done its damage on me. Because I was forced to rest. I had no other options. Aside from, you know, hindsight plays, but hey. This is reason, right? Yeah. Yeah, as I said, do this, take quick thinking, so I don't get my strength nerfed. And we'll see what happens. I mean, if I fail this much, I mean, it's my fault, so I should really just, when I buy the game, if I buy the game on stream, I'm gonna play it on stream too, right? Like, right after this. But I'll do the other 3 runs first. Just to see what would have happened. Because if nothing else, I mean, you're here for a World of Horror stream for the most part, if not almost all of the parts, if we're talking like this. So hey, also random item stats. That's a little better, kind of, I think, but yeah. Yeah, we don't want to spend any Doom here if possible, but yeah, this is not looking good. I need to lower Doom twice. Otherwise we are dead. We have a higher chance of dying as we run to Rumaghost. So clap 4 bows. Clap F-O-U-R. Space bows. And hope we don't die. Do we have if we have the plant, we have to cut it down. That's also what we're doing. Thankfully, we can just burn the envelope, but we're not out of the woods yet. And we also lost bats, so I'm super dead, by the way. There's a very low chance. I shouldn't be pessimistic, but boy, is it looking not good. That being said, if I had higher stats, would it have mattered? Actually, yes, because what would have happened is that I probably would have passed more checks because my stats are all so low that I'm obviously more likely to fail checks, but we'll see. Yeah, that doesn't help me. No bath, into ramen. So again, we're not dead yet, but boy, are we getting close. I am going to not heal stamina for the sake of possibly doing a thing. We get so close. I don't want to throw anything I have, though, so I'd rather just do this. Prep a kick. That's not guaranteed, by the way. And then desperate struggle my way out this turn. I could have also traded reason for stamina, but as you can see, my reason's also getting thrown down the drain, so we're hoping to make it to the lighthouse, and I did forget my second encounter. Oh my goodness gracious. Aha! I have no funds. What did I think it was something. I think it was something in scissors. Was it not something in scissors? Well, I'm about to find out, aren't I? So I've only done this to myself, really. Also, I fail every single stat check in the lighthouse. That's just the nature of being this character. And yeah, we will probably die. I'm also missing some white pixels there, but yeah, Goizo's done its work on me. That being said, I should not have picked that stand. That my biggest actual mistake was the failing, knowing that because I've run to that event before, I think checking the letters, I believe. And I have picked I picked it and know that it was stamina loss upon taking the guaranteed out with penalty damage, obviously. But I forgot. So, we have 82% Doom, and we're going to lose, I think, about like 6. Oh, do we have the 6th floor? No, thankfully no. So, we're losing 6 stamina, 10 Doom, and Takshisan on top of 5 Doom. So, all things considered, we can possibly survive, but I don't think we do. So, because we need to rest twice, and I forgot my second encounter. Oh my goodness. I keep reminding myself I need to remember, and I don't. That makes me sad. That makes me so sad. I did Kana first. I didn't fight a darn thing. I did scissors next. And I fought the teacher. I really don't. It wasn't the Rumaghost. It must have been the vengeful. I must have fought something in Akamanto, right? There's no way I didn't fight anything there. Yeah. Okay. Good. And we should be okay here. If we're not, I'm going to cry. So despite all odds, we possibly survive our first one. We did Kana into Scissors. And yeah, we should survive, unless something really weird happens. And I'll take a sip and enjoy whatever happens. Yeah, nothing weird should happen here. In fact, I even do a thing, but let's just play it safe here. And move on. Yep, and so you can barely see Bunny here, but we do get the Goizo run done. So, into our second run. And boy, do I took like a drink rather than... When I say sip, I usually just end up taking a big drink, but... Let's see what we have next on our plate. Azal, Fatalist... We have all perk cards. Oh my goodness, I clicked out of World of War. Help! Help! I'm not even bringing the right things up. All perks. And yeah, that's going to be our next bunny run. Would have liked to play Kana, but no, that's not going to happen. So, offward we go. Offward? Oh my goodness, I'm going crazy. So, Fatalist. All perks. And into the next run we go. Hey, it's Unconceivable Sadness. Fatalist, all perks, bunny. But first and foremost, let's check the lighthouse. Oh my goodness, my body. Second mystery, strength, charisma, Takshi-san, light, and possibly 6 stamina damage, 5 reason damage. Takshi-san, no second encounter, but I really do need to practice that. I'm gonna set illegal den this time and see what happens to my face. But we definitely want to fill this empty bottle up, and we'll check the rumor twice, just a really soft rule. And see what mysteries we have on Fatalist. We have Teacher and Sailors. So we're doing Sailors last. Teacher at some point. I'm going to take a mystery and see what happens. Ally, Akamanto. We're in Akamanto, so yeah, yes, I am going to prepare for funds rather than tree. That's just a conscious choice. But we can also check the illegal den, excuse me. See if we have a thing. And we don't. I would like Kyoko, but... We'll take the army knife first. 5 doom and more damage throughout the run. Yeah, I think I'd like that. We took 10 or 20. Well, we took a bunch of doom, but that's because of Kyoko. And off we go. Effectively, we're at 17% doom, but again, we do want to be safe here, kind of. But I do want to be wary about doom as well. What are my max threat level locations? Village Force, and I think we have some. I think Teacher has like a few village investigations, but Forest is also bad for Fatalists, so... Because if I have Footage and or Botanist or Old Gods Forbid both, we're going to be in a lot of pain. So, hey, oh, we're in Akamanto. I should have taken reason damage. That's just a very general rule I stick by, because obviously I don't do NEA, which means you take guaranteed stamina damage before the boss. If we have Coma, I'm going to be very sad, but we're going to do that. Not that none to low threat level really does a lot to me, but I would like to not be in pain. So, yeah, as we take 3 stamina damage here, we'll drink a bottle of water. But, yeah, moving on. All perks is going to be one of our saving graces this run. If it doesn't happen as I roll, oh, we have 4 luck, or whatever that means. Unless it's not affected by Harbinger, I keep forgetting. Either way, we didn't roll well, because I think it rolled a 10. I don't even remember what I rolled. I'm already going crazy. We're only like 15-ish minutes in, but as we take 3 stamina damage and get into this encounter, I think we just do this. We just take 3 all to the face. Do I want to take 3 all to the face? I don't want to take 3 all to the face. If I can just take a thing. Actually, hold on. Yeah, okay, we can just take 3 all to the face. Oh, let me do a thing. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look up something first, because now I'm really... How do I pronounce it? It's been on my mind. I'm not going to be able to focus properly without it. Hold on. Yeah. But let me also decide on what I really want to do for Akamanto. I don't want to just... Yeah, I think I should just brace twice. Because that way I take less all damage overall. I think that's what I'm going to choose to do. So... Ysbryd, is that how you say it? Ysbryd. Like Spirit, but if that's not correct, someone please correct me. But we are gonna brace here into a kick. Either I'm gonna buy Valhalla, a cyberpunk bartending game, and play that, or we are going to a thing. Again, I just picked up some random pronunciation from a search engine, but hey. Oh yeah, the Yes series. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce things correctly. Anywho, let's not die here, by the way. Because I think the other thing that's actually at top 3 in terms of Ysbryd's list of games is how I don't even know how to pronounce this because I'm going crazy. Y2K, and if you know what I mean by that, you know what I mean by that. So yeah, Anywho, teacher mysteries and mysteries. Let's just take the mysteries actually, just to try and avoid pain. I know I am taking Doom penalty from an ally, but Kyoko's Ryoko and Kana are worth it. Possibly Iwa, as we are in botanist, so police patrols, but yeah, Ysbryd. And let me see a thing. Doom. I rolled a 12 anyway. No. I think yeah, and it comes from their name comes from the Welsh word of it. Welsh, is that correct? I really need to do a thing. I really wanted to play Crow Country, but it's a bit late for me now, so not that I don't want to get it eventually. If I have all the time and resources in the world, I would get Crow Country, but I'll leave that to other people I know are, actually good at that series. Good at that genre of game. I'm sorry, but I don't want to just eat this in the face. I guess I'm going to do a coin flip here. Okay, good. Not that we would have been not okay without it, but because I didn't know I did 9 damage. Anywho. Yeah. Yeah, and someone I like to watch also played Crow Country, so there's that. Am I going to die here to reason loss, by the way? I really hope that's not the case. Also, we do need to level up immediately because we have the experience rule, but yeah, we'll find out. I should heal. I'm going to heal reason for safety reasons. My stats aren't high anyway, and it doesn't matter for events because I roll 12s like that, but hey, yeah, okay, so it was a good choice. Now, will I still survive regardless? We'll see, but we're going to do this because we don't have the reason to survive. And my Doom's looking a lot higher than it should be, but not much I can do when I'm stuck in this forest. So hey. That being said, ooh, ugh. Do I want to throw this empty bottle? I don't want to throw this empty bottle. But this kick is not guaranteed, so 80%. Yeah. I don't know how yeah I should be for that, but for the moment we survive. And then we die in our next event. But we'll find out. We get bonus damage as well, but didn't know that. Didn't know that. Can I stop rolling 12s, by the way? Literally, the old gods of the real and the game are telling me are trying to Batsu me. Like it. I'm in botanist right now as well, so I'm gonna take Doom damage. Also, I think I get this experience before the end of the mystery, so we're taking extra Doom. You know what? I think I can let go. Yeah, let's actually let go of Kyoko now. Oh wait, we can. We can send Kyoko. Yeah, I don't think I need the extra damage. So that way we take less Doom overall, because otherwise Kyoko is not gonna pay herself off. That's really the gist of it. I guess we will take... Yeah, no. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can't brace here. Now we're going to take it. So every spell doesn't matter. Shouldn't have any spells. My experience, on the other hand, is a completely different story. But I do have some control of that right now. So we'll find out what I can do. Anywho. We have 4 dexterity, and we rolled another 12. Why do I do this to myself? We could die to reason here. I'm going out of my mind. You know what? We are gonna go get a spell just so oh, never mind. We're gonna cast this once. In the interest, or we're gonna cast it twice, in the interest of not dying. I'm actually not going to forget this spell. Because we're going to be able to monument. Stamina. Gosh dang it. Stamina! No! Okay, well, I'll be happy with 5 reason. But I'll hold on to it as long as possible, Book of Gore, because... Book of Gore. Ew. So, what do I want to do here? We're gonna throw another Hail Mary, I guess. So this, and then swing for the fences? No. Well, hey. It's a good thing I kept Book of Gore on me, but I can't keep stacking these injuries, so... I should be able to take this reason damage in the face, so that we can prep Desperate prep strong. I'm just shaking my head silently in real life, but anywho... Excuse me. Well, great. I can sell the steak knife here. And then we can go into the doctor's office and get rid of that. But before I do a thing, let's actually Book of Gore one more time. This is chance at stamina. We'll stick with it for now and see what happens. Also, Frostbite Land. I shouldn't gamble on this. You think you're only buying 4 or 5 games this year? Yeah, that should be enough. If you're depending on the games I'm thinking of, that's if I had all the resources and time I wanted, yeah, that'd be I think specifically 3. Well, maybe 4 if I add another one, but we'll see. I know I get bonus damage here. Never mind. I'm Army Knife. I thought I had the. I thought I had the Monkey Wrench equipped. I did not. But either way, we're rolling on a kick. But yeah, that's a good amount of games, especially since we have a whole slew of them. Depends though. It depends on if you like enjoying your games to the fullest, getting 100%. That's kind of not usually the case. If you just want to play a game once for the story, or you're just trying a game out and you hop between. But 3 or 4 games sounds like you're eating your fill, I would assume. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Otherwise, still, it's not a bad amount. Also, pain. I'm gonna Book of Gore one more time. Okay, well that's not the worst thing in the world, so now we are going to forget Book of Gore in the interest of my doom. And we're gonna gamble on another coin flip. Otherwise, we're gonna brace. I'm gonna put the sensor on screen preemptively. We did miss, by the way. We do get bonus damage, so we'll do another coin flip because we could possibly 2-turn. You've yet to platinum a game, but close to platinuming Bloodborne. Hey, congratulations! Because if I just looked at the achievements in Bloodborne on Steam, at least on Steam, am I going crazy? Anywho, the point I'm trying to say is that not a lot of people 100% games in general, but yeah, I include myself in that number. And we could get badly bleeding here. I just have to eat it in the face, unless There's no unless. We just take it. I do need to level up here, though, by the way. That's right, because the experience rule. We have all perks, right? I have no perks coming towards me, but anywho. We will move on. I did not get it. We still have Mangled Hand, but this doesn't count, so we'll take our 2 Doom and move on. And our Doom is not looking good, by the way. Just looking at where my experience is going. It'll also depend on these next 2 mysteries, but we'll see. I think I have no, I don't have a curse. Unless Misery Parasite counts, but what I'm trying to say is I still have control over my experience, because I'd rather toss it all away and get a pack of cigarettes than take 6 to 9 Doom. Yeah. Bloodborne is PS4, PS5, only wish it was on C. Okay. I'm sure there's a PC copy somewhere, but, if we're looking at places to go... Oh, do I really want to fight this, by the way? No, in the interest of numbers, so yeah. But anywho. Yeah, I would not like to imagine animals smoking. That would be kind of actually scary to think about, but As I roll a 7 on perception, so stats really don't matter. I hear that is the sound of a dog trying to get my attention. If this was at late at night, I would actually be scared. But I know that's a dog. So, hey. Not tried... yeah, you have not tried emulation. Yeah, emulation for me has... again, I do have some games backed up because I have the copies of the games, but... I have, yeah, you really need to do your thing. Oh, there's a dog! Okay, you know, I'm gonna take care of this because there's a dog! There's a dog! Why are you being a dog? Why are you being a dog? Hey! 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 Hi, is there something wrong? There's something wrong. Hey, this is me. Hi. Hi. Okay. Poop your nose! I'll poop your nose. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Because I need to brush their fur. But yeah. You're annoyed at Nintendo. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be annoyed at Nintendo. But with that dog thing out of the way, well, 3 all damage. I don't want to run away here, but in the interest of trying to survive, HP-wise, we have to. I could visit the monument, but it's still not looking good. So, oh, we're taking 7 Doom, because you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to toss my experience away. So, here is hoping that we survive. We survive with 86% Doom. That's looking really not likely, but we're going to hold on this level for a moment. Because, yeah, we have a lot of injuries as well. So this is, we can't monument anymore anyway. But never mind, I lied. So, we do still need to level up. We don't get all perks because why not? And we need to somehow decrease Doom. In these 2 mansion investigations we need to get both Doom decreasing events. That's basically what I'm trying. I don't know why I took experience there, but it's too late. Too late. As we lose our funds, we lose our lives, possibly, and yeah, that's... Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna cut the stream short, but I am definitely going to at least buy the game on stream. So... Oh, pain. Oh, Jordan, why have I done this to myself? Yeah, so we're just gonna take this fight in the face. Because running anymore would not be great. We actually need to just do what we can. In fact, we're gonna roll on 2 70%. And we missed both of them. Great, great. I shouldn't actually heal there, so I can do this. But it's not great. We do need to decrease Doom. We're gonna get penalized by Azul and die. So, and most of that is the fact that I got the experience roll. There's little I can do, save for the police station. Which I guess we might as well do, but we're not really saving that much Doom by doing this. So, 1, 2, 3. And that. And away we go. So we do this so we can decrease Doom somewhat, but boy. I should also have visited... No, you know what I should have done? I should have visited the doctor's office. It's too late. It's too late now. It's too late now! Let's hope I don't die. Each item in inventory, but we can store this torch after I pick this decision, I think. And, okay, we can still survive. Never mind! I got time skip. Ugh. I don't think I have any other way to decrease Doom. No, man. I have to push a ball up a hill, and we're gonna keep it. I'm not gonna do the refund, by the way. So, I mean, that doesn't mean I can't buy Valhalla and anything else. It just means I have to spend upwards of, I think it's like $9, $8, $6, $7, $6 USD. So, I mean, we had Takshi-san, but the biggest mistake, well, how much would it have been really? Because I ended up losing, let's just say 9% Doom. Definitely survivable, but depending on the Takshi, I mean, we won't be able to reach Takshi-san before we Doom out, but yeah, I'm trying to think of where else I could have optimized this run. It would have had to have been when I had Book of Gore. So I can keep using Book of Gore to do a thing. You know what? Yeah, so, okay, let me just do this then. So I'll show you, if I can, the thing, so that we can do this live, if nothing else. So yeah, that was really unfortunate. So here, let me do this because I'm not prepared, but I'll do my best. Do this, nope, that, nope, that, nope. I'm going absolutely crazy. This, and nope, that's not the thing. I need to unlock that because things, but yeah, just to show you this here. So I have not bought the game yet. And you know, just to kind of say, oh, look at it, look, see, oh, look at the video, oh, oops. So yes, I do have something in my cart already. I forgot to buy a very, very simple deal. It's Crypt of the Necrodancer, but Hatsune Miku and Crypt of the Necrodancer. But let me just do a thing. If you didn't even see it, I mean, hey, but yeah, I'm gonna do that now because obviously I have to put in sensitive information. So pain, and I mean, if I can reach it, I'll reach it. In the meanwhile, I can also get this DLC, but yeah, yes, it is, and it is based on a Greek legend. But pain, as I do this, I do try to budget out things. I just happen to have a thing. Also, yeah, you know what also needs to happen? This. Hey, a thing. But yeah, let's get back to the main screen so we're not stuck looking at a bunny. And let me do this. So yeah, just give me about a minute or two. If you're watching this in the future, just skip forward a minute or two and I should be into my next run or two. We'll find out. But meanwhile, we are here doing a thing. So for the sake of the Batsu. So, without further ado, did Sea of Stars DLC ever get a release date? I'm not sure because I got mine, or I'm playing mine for free through the primary account of someone else on PlayStation. So I think I want to say no, last I remember, but don't quote me on that. I'm like only 20% sure. So actually I should have looked that up while I'm doing this. Sea of Stars DLC. Throes of the Watchmaker? Yeah, Throes of the Watchmaker, I believe, is what it's called. I'm looking at it now, but obviously. But, let me see. It doesn't seem like it's showing up yet, but let me make sure. I mean, I could just check. I think it's also out on Steam, so I could check here. But it seems like the answer's no. But let me just be absolutely sure as things update. So yeah, let me do that here. And let me do this. And let me just see. 7 gigabytes. Can I even play this on this? I think I have to actually switch to another setup. So I guess I'm not going to do that. Or maybe I can. Well, actually, I didn't even look at the system requirements, but we're going to see. We're going to find out. Right here, right now. You know what I actually should have done? I don't know why I bought this here. Okay, hold on. Let me do a thing. Because I made an absolute mistake. I don't know why I did that to myself. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Sorry, so I'm actually gonna... I'm not gonna do this again, obviously. That's gonna be really weird. But I did not do a thing. So I made a mistake. Let me refund the game. Blah blah. Oh, hey, as it turns out, it's not a bad idea to have multiple Steam accounts for the purposes of sorting things out. I know it's a good idea for VTubers to do it, but I just do it so I can, you know... Well, one, I have Stardew Valley on both accounts so I can do things, but... Pain. So never mind. When I said skip forward 1 minute or 2 minutes, I meant skip forward 5 minutes, but... Let me make a... Oh my goodness, I have to go to support. Help! Somebody help! I would play a run while I'm doing this, but I don't feel too confident, so... yeah, it's, I think they allow you... I thought Steam does allow it. For some reason, they don't allow it. Just know that people do it, because it does make sense. You do want to split... Well, especially for Steam. If you're a streamer and or a content creator, it's not a bad idea. Because, well... Yeah, I purchased this by accident. I'd like to request a refund because I need to do this on another account. But, yeah, so I purchased this by accident. Supposed... use the wrong... Or bought for the wrong account. And I'm not going to show this on screen, just in case, because I don't often go through the refund system, because, yeah. I mean, if I want to, I don't mind buying it on 2 accounts. I'm just doing it for safety reasons here. So let me just do this. Actually, I can do it here. What am I doing with my life? So, gonna do this, change account. And again, obviously one is personal and one is channel related, but obviously a lot of my games are on my personal account. I have less games on my things, and yeah. But I'll show you in a hot moment. I mean, it's not really anything too different, because regardless of what I am on, I had not bought the game. I do like the game of Sisyphus. It's just a game that I would have bought if I, had a lot more resources. But since this is a Batsu, we'll do it here now live, if I can even do a thing. By the way, Palworld is also updating soon, so I need to get on top of that. And yeah, now I'm juggling a bunch of games. Also, I mean, while we're here, Will is gonna Zatsudan in the middle of the stream. So the other part of this is that I don't know. Is it really? No. Do I want to? Yes, I do. So I know that Princess Maker 2 is coming out with a new and improved form. I was always thinking about getting Princess Maker 2 Refine, but since this new one's coming out, I might as well wait. And that's coming out in about a month or so, so yeah. But as we're speaking about Palworld is definitely one of those games that... Actually, I should do it here. So Palworld is definitely one of those games that I got on accident, kind of, because I looked at it, and I had it in the back of my mind, but it wasn't until someone around me said that they were going to pick the game up, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I got the game myself. So, again, just gonna show, thing. No, I'm not gonna do this. So, we're gonna do this here, and I think I've already linked this to the thing, but if nothing else, I at least got the Miku DLC for Crypt of the Necrodancer, so fun. I didn't want to do that. Can you take me back to my cart? Thank you. Now this is gonna look weird, but hey, oh my goodness, I did not do the thing. I didn't even set up. I thought I did. Are we going crazy here? I'm going a little crazy here. Nope, I'm gonna do this. So I forgot to do a thing. Oh my goodness, scuffed stream, but regardless, yeah. So Palworld need a prep for that, because I have not touched it since the month that it came out, pretty much. Because obviously, I think there are a bunch of games that were coming out. Being infinitely wealthy, rebirthing, all of that jazz. So that was it was definitely a thing. So it's still a very popular game. I think if we look on sites, it is definitely still up there. But let me just finish doing this because I did a thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to input the things. I should probably mute myself while I'm doing this, but hey. But it should be perfectly fine. I mean, you can't see anything. If you can, I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I shouldn't be doxing myself here. But yeah, let me actually check SteamDB really quickly. Palworld, how many concurrent players at the moment? 22.6k people in game as of this moment. And yeah, I mean, I don't even need to look at anything else. That's pretty self-explanatory. So let me just purchase this. We'll do a thing. And yeah, that'll be how we set things up. So, without further ado, oh my sweet goodness, I cannot see a thing. Really? Why do I do this to myself? Why? Can I? No. The answer's no, it seems. Huh. Okay, good. Let me do a thing here. I mean, I won't do it on stream. I guess I kind of will, but I kind of won't. Nah, I should be able to do it. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do it. Let's get into our next runs. Your surprise World of 4 hasn't got an update yet. All things considered, when I think about it a bit as we go into our next quick play run, let me just at least write the information down. You got that, scars, character exclusive. So, what I mean by that is, since Panstads wants to implement a new way that the events, how should I say? Also, the stream might slow down a bit as I'm also downloading Sisyphus on the side. But yeah, since that is being implemented, if that messes up the general system, if Panstaz is the only one testing a name, even if that's the case, the testing is going to take a while. But again, we don't know what's actually happening. Maybe it is just a slow process because Panstaz only has enough time in the day to do things, so I'm shrugging in real life as I say. There are testing something like that is going to change the modding scene somewhat is going to affect. And again, it's not like we're getting anything. Well, actually, kind of. If you're with the if you're not with the Discord, I should explain. But Panstaz wants to implement a new way that events are linked, because otherwise, as they are right now in the public beta test, certain things are really heavily bugged in terms of just not working as intended for custom mysteries and custom events specifically, or linked custom events, I believe. So to get that working, Panstaz, I think, is trying to implement a new way that the events link to each other. And that can present a lot of bugs based on, I don't know how the game's coded, but based on how the game's coded. And he's a part-time dentist, right? That's what I hear. But nonetheless, I mean, even if that weren't the case, yeah, playtesting this would probably take a few. I mean, if I were to use the example of Princess Maker 2 Regeneration, considering the Sony censorship issue on that's going to take a company about a few months, and the public beta test came out like what, a month ago. So, and that's a good, a good handful of people working on Regeneration. And since Sony censored part of that game, and I don't know how its sales are going to do because of that, but the game that Princess Maker 2 Regeneration is being pushed back to August, while the game is still coming out in, I think, mid-July. So what that means is, since if we assume that the company behind making people behind Regeneration 2 are taking a few weeks to, remove 2 endings and a few other things, then Panstaz by himself trying to debug the new system that he wants to do for eventing, which is a heavy part of World of Horror, it's probably going to take longer. So, not gonna lie, you can feel people can be too hard to Panstaz sometimes, especially for being a solo developer. At the same time, again, if you flip that around, which, even though I don't really believe in it, game is ready to play. But even though the game doesn't, I don't personally believe in it, there is the other side of the table, which is, yes, you are on a strict schedule, but at the same time, yes, he is an indie dev. I am on the side of Panstaz on this for the most part, because, yeah, you, as an indie dev, even if you have, let's say Panstaz has like a dozen playtesters, there's only so much, and obviously the game, every time the update comes out, we can see this, the game still has bugs, so it is an uphill battle. And if he's a dentist, then yeah, it kind of makes more sense, because the real world as it was and is needs dentists. So yeah, as it turns out, you only have so many hours a day. And then also, personal life stuff, family, whatnot. Again, I don't know Panstaz personally, but I'm shrugging in real life as I say, you're trying to juggle all of that as a solo indie dev? Woof. So again, I also, obviously I have a subjective opinion, or a biased opinion, because I'm developing games myself, but hey, also we're in Bulletin right now, we're already getting beaten down, even though we're on Scars, but we have not fought a single thing yet, which makes me very sad. But yeah, that's, again, I'm on Panstaz's side for the most part. It's not usually a matter for me of being completely on one side or not. I do like to think of a lot of ways. Oh my goodness, good thing that this cup had nothing in it. So yeah. But that doesn't mean people aren't, I shouldn't say entitled. That doesn't mean that when people are wondering where the game is, what happens, but at the same time, thing. So let me explain once. There's a very specific piece of criticism that some people give And I have an answer for myself. I don't know if this is true for Panstaz, but I can give a possible explanation. So some people say that, well, can't Panstaz just hand the game off to, or not hand the game off, but that's the extreme version, but can't Panstaz, hire more people to do things? Well, depending, and yeah, I don't know Panstaz's personal situation, but there are such things as, trying to get licenses for the ability to use certain assets. And if Panstaz, and it's a really gray area depending on what happens, but if Panstaz depends up hiring more people or having to pass the game on, that means the people, whoever is involved in the project or the development of World of Horror, also need to be granted these licenses, which can take anywhere from a few days to a few weeks, and then you have to confirm that everyone receives these licenses to use certain assets, whether they're assets used for code blocks and programming, whether they're graphical assets, whether they're musical assets so that people can, work with the things. Because even if they may never touch, say the background theme of Sailors, they may still need to have this license because there's no guarantee without the license that you follow. Even though, ethically, it should be reasonable that, when you tell someone you've bought your team member a license, they have the license, you still need to have, proof of receipts, and then all that confirmation needs to happen. But that's just one of many possible reasons. And it's probably not, but hey. Yeah, people are allowed to critique them. Yeah, and critique is what it is, but again, I understand a bit more as someone who has tried developing games that there is there are a lot of stopgaps in place, especially if I'm not trying to speak for Panstaz or Ysbryd games. But maybe there's some kind of certification check, even just between Panstaz and Ysbryd games. There definitely is for console updates, which is why the console, I feel bad for people who have World of Horror on console for the moment, but again, Panstaz is only one person. And maybe Ysbryd games can help out immensely with that, but again, I don't know the personal situation. So, Also, what do I want to do here? I think I just want to try and brace. Yeah, I do. So I can try to go for a one-shot or a 3-turn encounter. Still your Polish dev. Yeah. Again, at this point, I mean, relative to many other game developers or games in general, I think Panstaz, as I missed a 70% here, Panstaz has made a successful game. If for no other goal reached than the fact that he put out a love letter to Junji Ito. But commercial-wise, I believe that it's a successful game. Especially if you don't know how you're gonna do, I say even just making 100 sales, well, anywhere from 100 to 1,000 sales, is a successful game. Especially if it's one of your first 3 games. But that's just my opinion. But if you just want to get on your feet, yeah, 100, even just a minimum 100 people buying your game, whether it's a $2 to $3 game or whether it's a $40, $60 game, that's a pretty good success. Now, what you don't want, whether that game was going to hold that and you're not going to get refunds is a whole different story. But when I say this, I assume that you're going to be able to hold the sales. Also, we're at Timeline B. I am kind of autopiloting, but can you really blame me? We've done what we've done. I might need to throw this empty bottle, but we'll find out. If I can hit one of these, that would be great. If not, sadness. Okay, good. I do still need a brace, but we'll see. 90%. Basically, I've been listening to a lot, or I'm not listening. I've been keeping my ear to the ground on a lot of game developers I'm interested in. One of them being the developers of Path of the Midnight Sun, who has, announced their next game, and I wanted to support them on Kickstarter, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. So, also didn't fill my empty bottle. I feel sad, but yeah, it's fine for now. We'll see what happens. We do need a rest, but that's fine because we're in Akamanto. We're even gonna rest a whole bunch till Scars tops us off, and we'll see what happens. So, at the same time, I do realize as I'm doing everything here that while I'm developing a game, I'm also planning to juggle, well, it depends. I think I've worked things out with real-life stuff, so hopefully this coming week I should get back to both Event of the Day and Stardew Valley. But if I don't, sadness, so we'll see what happens, is what I'm trying to say. But then I'm also going to be juggling games and game development, so that's also going to be a thing. I didn't even get to do any good work yesterday on game development. That makes me so sad, but we'll deal. If I can get bonus damage here, that would be great. Unfortunately, we don't, so time to gamble. I should have just attack boosted 3 times, but I've already been Batsu'd, so I guess I kind of care less. That being said, we're doing I feel a lot more, even though we're on 71% Doom. Sorry, never mind. We're not doing as good as I thought, but it's still a good run so far. I didn't even know I was going to do that, but as we move on with life, I'm not going to smoke these cigarettes yet, funny enough, so just take the stamina damage to the face, take this all to the face, and let us get out in 2 turns with the power of handcuffs. If I can do it, good. We'll get our Doom back, where our Doom is somewhat high. We do have the monument still, but we're also very hurt. But we'll see. And what do else? Bleh. Also, I just realized that when I limit myself to a character with 3 in every stat, knowledge notwithstanding, we're going to be in a lot of pain. Also, I guess we're doing teacher last, which is going to be interesting. I've never really done that as much, but in the interest of healing, sure. Sure. I don't want to actually pick up any of these, even though that would have granted me funds for another pack of cigarettes. No. I think with cigarettes, I can brace into teacher attack, so we should be fine there. Now, will we be fine in this mystery is a whole different story, but for the moment, 70 to 70, 50-50, nope. Why would I ever believe? My throat going away there was not intended, but pain. I might just end up dying here. We'll see. If my luck holds out, both in-game and real life, hey, it'll make me feel better about surviving this run. You know what won't make me feel better? This Kinoko Gatherer. I don't want to run. I'm gonna run. Oh, pain. Oh, Doom pain. Not much else I can do about it, but hey, we'll give these non-existent funds. Why not? Why do you lose funds there? I keep forgetting to read the lore by there, but it's fine. If nothing else, I guess what I'm going to find out is if I can play Sisyphus on this thing correctly. If we die a second time, I guess we'll just... my punishment will be not to do another run. Which it seems like it's going to happen, because our Doom is shooting up to the roof, time skip notwithstanding, which we haven't gotten yet, but hey. We'll do our best, as always. Into teacher we go. And let's hope we don't run into anything. We're also on Yogathag, by the way. I forgot about that. And I do run into immediately another encounter. So we're going to roll on 295% so I can desperate struggle. Or not, but... I mean, I'm just going to guarantee the encounter anyway, so off I go! And yeah, let's just do some stuff. So I'm going to heal Reason, and I'm going to visit the monument in an attempt to survive. And we're just going to be happy with what we get. I should also just drink this bottle of water. We're in encounter lockout, so I don't need to do a thing here. And now we do, because now we're visiting the village, which is at max threat level. We're also branded at the moment. Hey, didn't even know. Does that help me in any way? Not really. I get to guarantee these 2 things, but for 2 stamina, pain. We can do this, but is it really going to help me out? For the moment, as we enter the max threat level hospital next. Yeah, this run is being shot down into the gutters, but we'll do our best. Oh, Yogathag plus branded? Why don't you just kill me now? Why don't you just kill me now? So, anywho. So if you're here mainly for World of Horror, I'd like to thank you for watching, but we're going to move into the next part of the stream, which is part of the Batsu. I mean, tomorrow we're going to do a stream anyway, which is probably not going to be anything, but, you know, we'll see what happens. So let me see if I can actually get this game started as I do this. So I am going to do a thing. I can't even do a thing, that's right, because I have made mistakes. So let's try this out and see what happens, because this is going to look really, really strange. So let's hope. Also, what I need to do here is allow a thing, but If the game would even start up, we're gonna see what happens. If this game looks like absolute oof, that means I need to stop immediately. But if nothing else, I mean, I've gone the minimum hour. That's not any consolation, but it makes me feel better. As I need to do a thing. So I need to add this to this. And I also need to, well, let me first do a thing. But in a moment, you should be hearing a thing. And if you don't, I need to do a thing anyway. I'm just gonna set everything down. And I'll do my best. So I don't have it on screen yet because I have to actually capture the game, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, shall we? So not that, it should be this. Oh no, I'm going crazy! But I mean, it's not like it. You didn't really see anything much. So I have shown off my Steam library before, but let me actually do this so that I don't actually do a thing. And let's do a thing. So, without further ado, wow, it's not even appearing. I think I have to do this. Yeah, I have to do this. Otherwise, it's not going to show up, is it? No, I'm just going crazy. Huh. All right, cool story. Let me try that again. But yeah, you heard the thing. That's because I added it to the thing. But let me actually restart the game because things. What actually showed up there? I know my Steam library showed up. I think the profile for my Steam account showed up. But nothing really too sensitive should have shown up. So that's why I'm okay. Also, it's a Unity game. That explains why I'm having some issues. So usually I have some amount of trouble with Unity and Unreal games for whatever reason. But yeah. Oh, so you're curious about my library? Again, I've shown a few people my library before, so I don't really mind it. So I do have a bunch of games I could play, but they're things I've basically picked up over the years. So I guess I could go over that after I try this out, if I can do this correctly, please. But let me see. What the heck is this? But let me see here. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, but yeah, you're curious about my library. If I don't mind you asking, yeah, go ahead and ask. You've heard of Lily Goody Two Shoots? I actually have 2 very long streams and then an extra stream of that I tried to do, but really, it's not appearing. All right, I guess I have to do a different thing then. But yes, I've played that game on this channel. Any RPGs, JRPGs? I guess I can check really quickly. Let me see, but I'm also trying to capture this because pain. Specific window, this. And does that appear? Let us find out. Let's find out. It doesn't look like it's appearing, but let me just see. But in the meanwhile, I guess I can do this. Can I do this? Let me see. Hopefully this doesn't absolutely oof me. But let me see. I think I have a few, actually, funny enough, that I actually would like to play, but let me see here. I'm actually going to turn the volume even lower. Oh my sweet goodness, please. Okay, so it's not appearing on stream. So, actually it is. Oh, because I didn't transition. But we'll do the, so this World of Horror stream has turned into this. I mean, it's part of the Batsu, but let me actually just check my library really quickly. Your game library is mostly Trails, yes, World of Horror, Elden Ring, various other, yeah, anyway. And this is, again, actually this doesn't count because actually it does because I do have a thing. So I also have Hades 2, obviously, if I didn't already show that off and you didn't see it. Let me do this. So let me see here. I'm going to read off a bunch of things. Obviously, Honey Pop is a heck of a thing. So let me just, yeah. So give me about a minute or two to make sure things are okay on OBS while I also look at the thing. Scheherazade at the Library of Pergamum. 20 minutes till dawn. Amazing cultivation sim. I really played that one. Another farm roguelike. Some of these actually don't count for mine, but I know which ones I count for me. Bleed 2, Black Closet. Chaos Galaxy, Children of Morta. That's right, I have that game. Cook Serve Delicious 3. I don't have 4. I got rid of 4. Crypt of the Necrodancer, obviously, because I just got the DLC. Cthulhu Mythos RPG, The Sleeping Girl of the Miasma Slee, which I also have that on my channel as well. Darkest Dungeon 1. I think I have every DLC there, but I couldn't really play Darkest Dungeon on one of my setups. That's why I didn't do that. I don't have Darkest Dungeon 2. There's this. There's that. That's not mine. That belongs to someone else because, family sharing. Disco Elysium, that's right. And then I got Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen when it was on sale. Fear and Hunger 1 and 2. Freedom Planet 2, which I think I did like I streamed that to completion. I think it was like 16 hours. Frostpunk, FTL Faster Than Light, Galgun Double Piece, Galgun Returns. Hey, as it turns out, I like on-rail shooters, but there aren't really a lot of them. The Game of Sisyphus, which I am now kind of showing right here. Let me just actually do that, because I think I fixed things. Hollow Cross, or X-Break, sorry. Hollow Cure, Save the Fans. The Heroic Legend of Aegarnia, basically a grand strategy game. Heart of Crown PC, Notia, I called it Ganoshia at first. Honey Pop 1, Honey Pop 2 Double Date. Idol Manager, King of the Castle, Legend of Mana. That's one RPG slash. I think this is the remastered one as well. If I can look at it. I think so? Yeah. Yeah, Legend of Mana, Little Giddy Two Shoots, obviously. Long Live the Queen, a raising simulator, much of the vein of Princess Maker 2, but it's a thing. You forgot your SCP. Max Gentleman Sexy Business. Oh yes, that's right. I'm not gonna see that one. Monster Prom 1, Monster Prom 2, Monster Prom 3. Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX, obviously I've played that on my channel. Moonlighter, that's another technical RPG, but also that's something else. Muse Dash, that's right, I played Muse Dash there, didn't I? One Step from Eden. That Overcooked 2, Pal World, obviously. Path of the Midnight Sun, obviously. Potion Permit, which is of the vein of Stardew Valley, which I do need to actually complete at some point. Heard of One Way Heroics? Yes, I have One Way Heroics, and I also have Mystery Chronicles. That's actually a game. I think I had that game on my channel somewhere. That's one of the games I really wanted to play on my channel, and I ended up not doing so. But yes, I've played One Way Heroics and then One Way Heroics Mystery Chronicles. Obviously, both are different in their own regard, but they essentially play the same. Punch Club, Samurai Bringer, I played on my channel. Civilization 5, really? Slay the Spire, obviously. Spellbook Demon Slayers, a Vampire Survivors like. Star Renegades. Stellaris, Tabletop Simulator, because why not? Tanto Core, a made card game. Terraria, This War of Mine, Vampire Survivors, Wargroove 1, and then Roll of Horror. So that's pretty much on my library. I might have a few things here and there, but we'll skip over it. So I tried to stream a Potion Permit, and I think I ended up taking it off my channel because I had to end up doing a thing. So I had to cancel the stream, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see. And then Moonlighter, yeah, I need to actually... I have a lot of things on my plate. I don't know why I'm buying more games, but at the same time, again, I'm also trying to, keep this channel healthy, so I'm trying to not messing up and not doing things is a heck of a thing. Also, just making sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll see what happens here. Let me just actually see if it appears. And yeah, let me know if things are too low, too loud. I'm actually going to even turn things lower. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if this game runs even properly on what I have. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is just going to be a kind of a test for tomorrow. And there goes about $7 USD. But I've done it to myself. Again, I'm usually very frugal with my resources in real life as I do a thing here. This is real, right? No, okay. Help! I also should have turned everything down. I usually play on low graphics for the sake of getting better performance. But, hey, you got 50-ish games from Steam? Hey, good for you. I wish I had a lot of games on Steam. Funny enough. Hey, as it turns out, a lot of PC gaming is convenient for me. But in the meanwhile, I hope the game didn't just crash. Otherwise, I guess I will refund and I'll look for something else. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out in a hot moment. I'll give the game about 3-5 minutes, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, I guess. Because it looks like the game just crashed. So, but again, I'll give it a few. I can still refund the game, so I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but I have refunded the game for 50 cents and $1, so I am very frugal. You guess Chrono Arc also technically released, so that's a thing. Also, there's Renowned Explorers. What about a free game? Yeah, I don't really mind. Yeah, so if this is going to happen, because while I have a better setup right now, I'm obviously streaming on the setup I've been using for a long time, and it's obviously not the strongest thing, which is why I have problems with games that come out that don't really consider weaker systems, but that's more a subjective thing. So I don't really blame game devs for that. It's just it's easy to overlook. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the game just crashed. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, I'll give it another minute as we Zatsudon for a moment here. Again, if you wanna suggest me any games, I'll look them up pretty much right now as I'm just sitting here in the middle of nowhere. Oh my goodness, I can't even check. It is literally almost. I think my stream is still okay, right? I can't even tell because I have a thing. Let me actually look something up and do a thing because I can't do a thing. This looks really weird. Also, I did not do an OBS thing as well, so my stream is definitely stuffed right now. But okay, yeah, if you can still hear me, that's great for the moment. Unfortunately, yeah, so I have to refund this. If I can't even play the game on this setup, I don't even want to take a risk because things can happen, and I don't want to mess anything up. So we're gonna close this if I can even close it. Oh my goodness, can I not even close it? Oh! Pain! I don't know if you can see what's happening at the moment. I almost got scared because I saw a blue screen. I wonder if I can still hear myself. But I'm still here. But yeah, let me just make sure I'm alive. And okay. Technical issues. So let me just see this. And let's see. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Can I even do this? Yeah, I think I'm back now. So yeah, we're gonna refund that game because I almost blue screened. We'll turn on Roll of Horror so we at least have something to look at. But yeah, let's not do that again. So again, this is a very common problem I have with certain games, not just the game of Sisyphus. But yeah, let's not do that again. Again, this is a me thing. Obviously, a lot of people are able to play the game just fine. Me, on the other hand, yeah, we're just gonna do this now. So, thing. So I guess, this next 10-15 minutes, yeah, please recommend me any games you want me to play as my Batsu. Do keep in mind that I'm not working with the strongest setup, which is why you see me play a lot of pixel games, obviously. But I do have a stronger setup I can use. It's just, it would be nice if I didn't have to deal with the pain I'm going through. And obviously I didn't try other settings, but listen, first impressions do make a difference. Also, can I do a thing here? Can I do a thing here? Can I do a thing here? I would like a refund, please. I would like a refund. I would like a refund. Yeah, so again, I'm gonna look that up in a moment. Let me just make sure I do this. And blah blah blah. Yeah, I guess my computer doesn't meet the system requirements. Crashed and almost blue screened. Sorry for having a weak system slash things. Also caught on stream, so it's me. Weak system. What else do I want to say? Setup. I guess I'll just do that, and I'll submit my request. All right. Yeah, fun. But let me look at things really quickly. I don't want to go immediately to the thingamajiggy. I don't want to just show you my Steam just in case I accidentally show sensitive information. That would be great. But in the meanwhile, oh my sweet goodness. Don't copy. I'm trying to do a thing. Why am I going through this? Help. Oh yeah, let's do this then. So, why does that show here? Oh my goodness. All right. I think I've seen that before. So, it's definitely free, obviously. Okay, yeah, now I know what this game is because I've seen obviously other people play this before. So, without further ado, yeah, we'll do this right here. So, add to library on this anyway. And let's just do a little quick test, and then I'll prepare it for tomorrow. I'll prepare to play it tomorrow, basically. And do a thing. Actually, I need to uninstall this because otherwise it's eating up resources. It's not that I don't have enough to obviously install Lily's Well, but you know. Yeah, pain. But anywho, can I do a thing? No, you don't want to show me a thing. Let's do this, and yeah, I'll let it install. So I guess in the meanwhile, yeah, it won't take long, but I might as well just do another run here. We're here now. We'll do the best I can. We'll do a speed run if possible. Zektas is definitely going to be a speed run. Medical history, character exclusive, and we will do this really quickly. And as soon as it's done, we'll get a little thing done. If you heard that, that was a thing happening. Also, you know what I should do as well? I should do this. So I'm going to remove one of these things as I move forward with this 4th run. And then we are going to, hold on, do this thing. Let's remove this. And in I go. So we'll do one last run, and then we'll do a sneak preview of Lily's Well, which is the Batsu game I'm going to be playing. And yeah, what did I do again? I am going crazy. Medical history. Oh, sweet goodness. Help! It may not be what you expect, but it's the Batsu game I'm going to play, so if I play Lily's Well and that stream turns out to look really, really bad, I mean, it's on me to make things work. But as we get into Zictast, medical history, Bunny, boy, this is going to be very painful, because I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 ZST to make up, unless I complete the run really quickly, but we'll see. Strength light, I don't care what's last. You watched someone else play a while back? Yeah, been a while since you last seen it. Same for me. Pretty much, I don't remember anything. So, what you see is what you're gonna get, basically. Nothing in the cupboard, nothing in here. Do a thing. Move on with life. Scissors, botanist, ramen arms, and flood. So, absolutely nothing except for scissors. Because we want to rush this so that we don't die to Doom. Or zero statting and Doom. We're on timeline B. I can never get timeline A again, I guess, at least during this weekend, but we'll see. And we're gonna do 5 claps and see what happens. But yes, speed run of sorts, because I do want to get this started. And yeah, my punishment for losing so early, quote unquote early, is the stream is only gonna be as long as it is. Also, we're gonna take a risk here. Double coin flip, nice. All right, 60%, 50%, all good. Go, Jordan, go. And by Jordan, I mean Bunny. I am not the Bunny, by the way. I'm not a VTuber. I've never been a VTuber. It'd be an interesting experience to try out. But as we roll on more coin flips, I could just run. No, we can't run because we don't want to spend Doom. So, take the stamina in the face and find out. Or we're just gonna run and take 5 stamina damage. Now we can do that too. Or sorry, 3 stamina damage, 5 Doom. So yeah. But tomorrow is probably gonna be a 1.02 stream. If nothing else, if nothing else. And after that stream, I will be playing Lily's Well. And if that doesn't happen, I will be making videos on Lily's Well. But I'll stream it for the sake of a stream. And if that's too much, because then usually I do go for an hour or two. So if people can't be here, let me know now, or in between now and the next stream coming up, and I will try to adjust myself. And yeah, pain. Clap, clap, bow, clap, clap. Nope, bow. Move on, rush, and let's end this as soon as we can. Though our Doom is already at 18%, we die at 63% Doom if I don't get every stat increased, which is not likely to happen. So, and we have Botanist as well. We have Flood, but pain is likely to occur, especially with the wooden bat equipped. So we're definitely just flipping coins here and there. I could steal this gun, but it's probably not going to be as good as I want it to be. Also, we have no perks to ourselves, so really, we're working with what we've got. We'll increase strength because it's one of the only stats we don't have a perk of, and we move on. We have 4 charisma, and we fail, of course, with the fair charisma check, finally. But it's not yet, Bunny. It's not over yet. So, 2 stamina. Hope we are on timeline A. Get penalized with Zictast. I almost said Akamanto. And let's find out what happens. So, Gossip Junkie. Things. 6. Pain. I should have just swung for the fences, but at this point... I mean... Can we even? No, we can't. So I can brace, and if we die here, we die here. But again... don't I know for a fact I'm on timeline B? Yeah, that's right. Also missed a kick, so... Great action to use. I mean, yeah, it normally hit for me, but... In this specific instance, when I really needed to hit... I wouldn't have died, but hey... We're still... Well, that's guaranteed at least, but... We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hello, Father Yasugi. I'd like to trade stamina for reason, because we don't have the doom to spare. 63%. And we move on. Hey, we're on timeline A. Thank goodness for that. Now, it's not over yet. And now with the Blood Moon, our wooden bat is going to be super terrible, but maybe we get lucky enough in events. Maybe, as we enter Flood. I need damage researchers. We're going to go with the ultimate RNG and just hope that the researchers I get are going to save me. And if they don't, well, oh my sweet goodness. If I can hit these attacks too, that would be great. Wait, so I had timeline B for school, but timeline A for home. Yes, that is the effect of having random timelines. Oh, you meant that seriously. No, it's not guaranteed, because if you set your settings on the main menu to, or in the character select to random timeline, each mystery can be A or B. So, as you just saw, I can have timeline B scissors, but I can have timeline A arms. With the random timeline setting enabled. That is the effect of random timeline. Which makes the game more fun. I don't know why I did that, but hey, we're dead now. Oh, you're someone new. Oh, you're someone new. I think you're someone newer to the channel. So yeah, you may not have seen it or heard it yet, but yeah, that's what happens. I think you are, but again, not to. There's a reason why I don't show chat on screen, at least for me. But anywho, yeah, the more you know. Also, let's do this now. So let's see what happens if I do this. Let me at least try to set it up. That way you can at least know that I have another thing. Also, you know what I also didn't do? I didn't even start the game. But, considering... Yeah, so random timeline, I think, in my opinion, makes the game harder. Because, oh, this is an RPG Maker MV made game? Interesting. That will make things easier for me, because I'm a lot more familiar with RPG Maker games, obviously. But, for the moment, you won't be able to hear what I'm hearing right now because of a thing, but, I mean, thank goodness, because otherwise your ears would be blaring out as mine does right now. So, without further ado, I'm speaking over it because I actually can't hear as great, but let me do this, and I'm going to see if the audio is too low or too high. We should be in a pretty good place, but without further ado, let me see if I can even get this on screen. And let's see, client area, question mark? Am I going crazy? No, because I just have to do this. Never mind, I'm going crazy still. I'm still going crazy. Wow. Alright, cool. You can't see it yet because of a thing, but I think I can make it work. Wow, really? I can fix this. Let me just do a thing. Huh, this one doesn't happen to do things. I mean, it might be important, it might not be, but while we're here... Oh, that's not what I want to do. So, let me do this again. And I think I do this, so it's gonna look a bit off-center, but we should still be okay for the moment. I think I'm cutting off a few of the pixels, but it should be fine. And with that said, let us... Oh, I didn't do a thing. I think I can do a thing. So let me do this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And we should be perfectly fine. One more thing I need to do, though. It's showing up as that. I wonder if you can hear this. We're going to find out. But... as I transition over to this, we're gonna go into this just for a tiny moment, and let me just make sure. So, okay, that looks good, and let's do this. So, without further ado, let's do the. Actually, I don't want to do that because there are sometimes very specific things that you want to do, and we'll go in for a moment. It is a cold, rainy day in the Tabachi household. Oh my goodness, my body. I'm Lily. Or you are Lily. She is Lily. I speak in the second person here. Second? Third. Lily is an young, innocent girl, 9 years of age. She lives in a modest home with her papa. On this cold and rainy day, she's knitting on the couch while papa packs his things. Tonight, he needs to go to work in order to teach a night class. As Lily is a good child, papa trusts her to stay safe while he is gone. Before he leaves, he makes hot dogs and boxed mac and cheese. He helps her pour the cheese sauce on her hot dog in order to make it taste better. She enjoys her meal together, ignorant of future events. Baba puts her to bed with the sound of rain lulling her to sleep. Ellipses. Someone help? Hey, it's me. She awakens to the sound of my voice. Lily! Lily! The voice seems to come from outside. She looks out her bedside window. There's nobody among the rain. Yeah, I've eaten my share of mac and cheese, by the way. Was it a dream? She opens her window a crack to listen closer. Please, it hurts. Help. The well. Jordan seems to happen to be in the well. The rope normally hanging from it has vanished. She's a good girl, so she gets out of bed to go get help. Read the instructions, why not? Hey, look at the controls. Use the arrow keys to move her around. Lily can also move by clicking on a desired location, like RPG Maker, MV, and MZ. Objects can be interacted with by pressing the Z or space key in front of it, or whatever button corresponds. This can also be done by clicking or tapping on the object. The game autosaves to keep track of progress. It can be safely exited at most times. Speed up text and go through it automatically. Hold the W key. Using items. Certain objects and structures require the usage of other items in order to progress. To use an item, open up the menu screen with the Escape or X key. You can also access acquired items directly from the Examine menu. On the menu screen, select the Stuff option and button to access collected items. By selecting an item and using it on Lily, she'll use it. Lily must be right in front of the item's target in order to use it. Some items have multiple places they can be used, so don't be afraid to get creative. There are 4 different types of items: stuff, ropes, keys, and files. Stuff makes up normal items that can be used to interact with objects outside of the menu. These often have more than one use, so it's recommended to play around with them if stuck. So the comma there is, the lack of a comma there is really, for some reason, hitting me on my brain. Ropes are the main goal to work toward. These items are what Lily needs to climb down the well. The more obtained, the further down she can get. So, quick little English thing for me. Further with a U is meant for things that are metaphysical in nature. Farther with an A is meant for physical distance. So I think in this case it should be farther. But hey, just a little thing that I've been bonked on the face. By the way, mac and cheese outside of the USA, I don't know. As for me. But it's important to note that not all ropes are good materials, like mac and cheese. Once a rope is collected, it cannot be put back until Lily climbs down the well. Keys are keys. They open up certain doors and can be used infinitely in any playthrough. Finally, files are notes, letters, books. They're really anything that can be read, just like these instructions. Even if they're not directly taken, any file read during a playthrough can be reread from the file section for ease of access. Did I go through item types already? Yes. Oh, W key, please save me! Oh no, it's not saving me! Okay. The well. After collecting at least one piece of rope material, Lily can climb down into the well. The material quality and length affect the overall result of the descent. Bad materials will cause the rope to break, and you just have my solemn word that I'm not going to look up anything until after the next stream of Lily's well. Note, once Lily goes down the well, there's no going back, unless you want me to try to go in completely blind for afterward, but definitely for the next stream I will be going in blind. Bye! The instructions can be viewed at any time from the Files tab in the Stuff menu. Thank you, game. Oh yeah, this definitely feels like RPG Maker MC. Her knitting basket gives Lily comfort, despite the stormy weather. She only has one large ball of yarn left. Hey, so you know what we're gonna do? I know this is a preview stream, but hey. With how big the yarn ball is, it could probably be unraveled into a long rope. Take the ball of yarn as rope? Yeah, sure. Out we go! Look at this forest. Look at this well. This is the source of the voice. All that can be heard now is the echoes of raindrops. If Lily wishes to save the person trapped in the well, she'll need to construct a rope. Hey, we can usually have one piece. Yes, use it to descend. Yeah, look at this ball of yarn. It'll save me. Lily's rope is creaking. Something is very wrong! It's a long way down. A long way down. Ugh! Yeah! Listen, in Fear and Hunger, there's toilet speed runs. As Lily fell, she was lucky to land headfirst, killing her instantly. Her body lays in a contorted and unnatural state as it waits for oof. I know! Climb down the well with at least one piece of bad rope material. Hey! What do you mean yarn can't be rope? It's held up things before. Tip, all normal items in the stuff menu need to be found in order to get to the bottom of the well. Except for one. Skip the intro. Yes. And so yeah, that'll be it for now. Yeah, for Fear and Hunger, you need to censor a lot of censor buttons for the I mean, again, I've played Fear and Hunger extensively, but as for the moment, we can stop this, go back to the title, and yeah, we'll Zatsudon for the rest of the stream. If you've only been here for World of War and therefore Lily's Well at the end here, I'd like to thank you for watching. But as well, yeah, we'll Zatsudon for as long as we can here because there are a few things to talk about. But for the moment, yeah. So tomorrow's probably gonna be a version 1.02 stream. If you have any questions or want to see me do anything else, I mean, we can talk right now. That's why it's a Zatsudon. But yeah, Fear and Hunger, I've gone through 2. Fear and Hunger 1, funny enough, I don't think I have on my channel. But Fear and Hunger 2, I played every character, for sure. I've tried out, obviously, Masa mode. And that hasn't gone anywhere. And yeah, I've also made a mod for Fear and Hunger 2. It's obviously not complete. It's technically on hiatus, and people keep bonking me on the head to try and do things, but I'm struggling in real life, as I say. I'm obviously juggling a lot of things. That's not really an excuse for me. I feel like I can do a lot more, but yeah, without further ado, so I think I'm going to try out an experiment. So I'm sorry to say this in a sense, but not sorry at the same time. I'm going to turn monetization on for the stream of Lily's Well. But the stream before that, World of War, I'm not going to turn it on, and we'll see what happens, and you let me know what happens here. But as far as I know, I think the developer is working on, well, not working on, but they do have a Fear and Hunger 3 planned. It's definitely alluded to in lore, but I don't want to put words in their mouth, because obviously they're still doing things for Fear and Hunger 2. The next update is basically supposed to be basically a fishing update of sorts, and we're getting another part of the map, which is why I've kind of gone hiatus on my mod, not the real reason, but, or a big reason, sorry. But it is definitely a thing that the developer's still basically working on Fear and Hunger 2. But we'll see. We'll see when that happens. As for this, yeah, definitely want to get through Lily's Well. If I don't, for some reason, get through the game on 1 or 2 streams, because Wednesday will probably be a Lily's Well stream as well, instead of Slay the Spire. I'm going to do some Slay the Spire videos, but not a stream on Wednesday. We'll probably save that for Lily's Well, and yeah, I may or may not look up things after the streams tomorrow on Lily's Well, because I definitely want to do a thing. But we'll see. I'll go in as blind as a bat. Not that Lily's Well, for as far as I remember, because again, I have watched other people play Lily's Well before, so I'm not going to pretend like I'm going in completely blind, but at the same time, fun. As for anything else, though, yeah, still working on game dev. I think I've showed off things I'm working on, but I'm also still experimenting and getting things solidified and then putting them in the game. Again, it's not going to be anything huge. I'm not going to have a complete game ready by the time either this week or next week, but it's the best I can do, and it's the best I've got. And boy, will I have done a lot of things, because basically, if you haven't heard me say it before, it's a hodgepodge of assets that I've picked up over the years that I'm just going to throw into this game. It'll be free, and you can donate it, but I'm still going to be treating it as a commercial project. So I am trying to basically follow the rules and user license agreements of any assets that I may or may not pick up and use for this game. So yeah, while I'm trying to work on a second game that is going to be commercial in terms of you have to put money down. But if you want to support me at any length, I would rather you donate to the game I'm planning to release rather than, memberships here on YouTube, though that is much appreciated as well. So as I'm working on that. So what do I have on my plate? Basically what I have on my plate is World of Horror, now Lily's Well for however long that is. I mean, I know it's not a bite-sized game, but it's a very comfortable, small-sized game. Stardew Valley, Slay the Spire, Excuse me. But yeah, as for anything else, looking at Princess Maker 2, I might get Refined, I might not, because I just want to have both. If nothing else, I'll get Refine on one Steam account, and I'll get Regeneration on the other. But yeah, with that said, I mean, if you want to see any other game on if you want to see me play any other game that I have sitting on my Steam library, I'll even go over games I played before. I'll do Fear and Hunger 2 again if people so ask. But again, that's what I mean by I usually want to play games to play on this channel, whether do stream or video format. But I think stream wouldn't be a bad idea. Now that I have Wednesday opened and available for me again, yeah, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Which is actually funny to me because Wednesday can sometimes be a weird thing. Also, my pinned comment says 3 runs. I said 4, but what I say here is what I say during stream is probably going to be what passes. Though that being said, I should probably not make that my pinned comment then. But whatever. I mean, I didn't even get past 3 runs, so hey. In the meanwhile, maybe that means I'll do a Lily custom content for World of Horror. That would be interesting, but that would mean I need to get accustomed to Lily as well. But yeah, without further ado though, I think this will be close to when I end the stream. Unless you want to see me do something else, I'll leave myself open for about a minute in case anyone has any questions, suggestions. I technically have about 25 minutes left in the stream, but again, I think the one last thing I would like to say in this last minute or so is definitely whether or not, you know, you mind doing, because about when I stream Lily's Well, it'll be about 25 minutes from now tomorrow in 24 hours. So if people can't be here for that, I would rather stream at a time that's convenient for people than stream and just be like, here it is. But again, let me know if things work out at certain times or if they don't. Otherwise, tomorrow, I mean, realistically speaking, tomorrow's World of Horror stream will probably be an hour to 90 minutes, so there'll definitely be a good 30 minutes that still fit within the confines of what I'm comfortable with, or I assume people are comfortable with. Otherwise, I mean, I can always go longer. Like, literally, I can go any amount of, like, 6 to 8 plus hours past this time, but obviously I have things that I want to do as well, or should be doing in real life, so one more time, I'm sure in real life, as I say, I do my best. But yeah, without further ado then, I think that'll be where I end this stream for now. Just to reiterate one last time, tomorrow will be a World of Horror stream in about 22 hours and 30 minutes. Did I time that right? I'm going crazy. 22 hours and 30 minutes will be a World of Horror stream. And then right after that, I'll be doing Lily's Well. And then on Wednesday, I'll be probably doing another Lily's Well stream because the game will probably take me more than an hour or two to complete in its entirety, especially if I want to go for 100%, but we'll see. We'll see. That also reminds me of a series I had planned, but without further ado, I mean, if you're interested, you'll listen to me talk about it later on. Otherwise, yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for watching here or in the future as a VOD, and I will see you when I see you. Thank you for watching. Bye!